sound so slow. I'm in fuck with a G, girl, you already know.
Yo, we back again. Word 'em up. Yo, son, we gonna take a little trip up to Maryland, feel me? Shout out to my sister, yo. You haven't heard lately, I drop a verse daily. I'm about to lay the rose petals for boxing first lady. Ask Cash, she not in it for a cash grab. She passionate when she speaking and make the crabs mad. Ashley's Corner got the news for the boxing heads. Whether you ball, rockin' waves, or you got the dreads. Cowboys bummy, nose runny, ain't nothing funny. These little dummies will sell their own mommy for insurance money. Tuning in on weekends, my favorite getaway. Giving you the boxing analogy every Saturday. Plus she got a hyperlink, so if you got a dime, spend some time and go to bonfire.com/store/love-in-sports, and you can lurk, hit the search, you could get a shirt. If you ain't learned by now, you never will. She got the clever skills where the sneakers are in high heels. All the cats boring now, they was boring then. There's no defeating her. Ashley's like a media, with knowledge like a thesaurus encyclopedia. Them other lame channels remedial, make me sleepier. I tried to warn you, if I say again, your ass are gonna. Y'all informants, get the hell away from Ashley's Corner. You lose a leg if you step a toe past the border. You might say you on the block, but this is Ashley's Corner. Word 'em up. Ash Cash. We in the building, son. Judah Ben. Tell a friend, yo. You might say you on the block, but this is Ashley's Corner.
What is good? What is good? What is good? Hold up. Salute to everybody in the building. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. I dropped the link so anybody else that want to talk about it. And it's an open topic, open panel show, live. It's how I'm going to rock it probably every Saturday. Open panel, open topics, and we could just get it. You feel me? We could just get it. Hold up. Salute to all things in the building first. What is popping with you, King? What's popping? What's good? Yeah, smash the like button. You heard what he said? I need to put more water in my fish tank. That shit sound hella loud right now. Excuse me. Salute to Mike Biggs. Boxing is in the building. Salute to you, King. What's popping with you? Salute Thomas Hill. What is popping with you? Salute. What is good with you? Salute Mr. Charming is in the house. What's popping with you, King? Definitely appreciate you for coming through. Yeah, Hood Rich. Salute to you, JJ. What is good with you? Salute. Hope all is well with you. Salute to you, Steven Styles. What's popping with you? Salute. Yeah, in the barbershop. Definitely appreciate you. Salute to you, Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more. What is good with you, young man? Yeah, the link is pinned. It's going to be pinned every Saturday, pimping. Every Saturday, y'all. The 8K experience himself. Yeah. Judah Ben. Tay Jones. I need to start reading stuff before I even put it up on the screen. This is like second nature to me. I listened to a little bit of that. Salute to you, Jarrell. What's popping with you? Salute to you. I listened to a little bit of that. I don't like being in no type of drama. And anybody can tell you, if anybody's paying attention throughout all of these years I've been on YouTube, it's been a long time that I've been on here. It's been a lot of drama that I could have been a part of, and I'm just not. I'm not for the drama. So I wasn't paying attention to all of it. But what I do know is that something that happened in between probably a handful of people, you can definitely not say the LDBC is a part of it. It's a handful of people. The LDBC is more than 100 people. I just want people to know that. It's like a lot of people in the LDBC. And you're talking to one of them, if you don't know. A lot of people don't know a lot of things. You understand what I'm saying? They just talk a lot. You feel me? But it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they had a little beef or whatever, but that's definitely in between them two men. Coming to a woman's page to talk about, maybe some other people do that, but I'm not the type of woman to get into male squabbles or verbal squabbles. I'm not the type. Even if this was in between girls, I would still mind my business. So no. I don't know about that. Salute to your family thing. Definitely appreciate you for coming through. King, definitely appreciate you. Salute to you, Slogan One. What's popping with you? AMC FSG is definitely in the building. What is good with you? The jingle. Salute to you, Creole Traveler. What is popping with you, man? What is good with you? Salute to you for coming through this giant L, for real. Now, I know a lot has been going on, but I haven't really been paying attention. I've been having a lot going on. I work, of course, a lot, but I've been having to do shifts on my day off. You feel me? So I did a 4-day work week, working 40 hours. You heard me. 4 days, working 40 hours. And then the 5th day, I worked 12. And then today I did a lot of stuff with my daughter. I was spending hundreds of dollars on her. Jesus, man. I'm tired. But I'm here. I'm here. See my boxes? Yeah, I shop at Costco's. That's kind of what happens. Kind of what happens when you shop at Costco's. But anyways, yeah, I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not getting to that shit. It was things said. I heard enough. You understand? It was things said. I would never. I know it probably seemed like that I would get into a male fight, but I'm not the type. It might seem like that, but I'm not the type. I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not. If I was there, I wouldn't get into it. If I was dating a man that got into it with another man, I'm not getting into it. Like, I'm not getting into it. You understand me? Men supposed to act like men. And in the presence of a lady, I'm definitely not going to get into it if they're going to fight. Fuck that. I'm not getting in that shit. And what they was talking about, I really don't know nothing about. They was really talking about something that happened in between them. Like, they know what happened. So it's not, there ain't nothing for me to get into. Ain't nothing for me to say shit about. They wait till the 5th day to add 2 hours. Yeah, I worked 12 yesterday, 6 to 6. That was me. I was at work all damn day, get dirty from head to toe in that bit. Salute to you, Creole Traveling in the super chat. Definitely appreciate you in the super chat, Mike.
This is for the cool.
They keep up the good work, man. I'm definitely trying. I'm in here, though. I just read shit a little bit. Overstood, definitely. Let's get into some boxing talk, though, yo. Everybody needs to stay in their lanes. Definitely. Hey, Look, I'm telling you, I'm the youngest of 7 kids, and all of my cousins, close cousins that came around every day, they were older than me too. Like, I made it a business to mind my business. I'm at a high level of minding my business. I'm really good at it. I'm really good at minding my business. Salute to you, Detroit, BC. What is good with you? Salute to you. Eyes bright wide. Yo, but let's get into some boxing talk, yo. I heard T.O. got slapped. Am I correct? I done seen a lot of people put out some videos, some footage. They try to slow it down, blow it up, and take it through some 4K and make it look all clean and pristine. What you looking for, baby? I don't know what she looking for. Walking around this joint. Nah, Ash, I just tuned in. Who got slapped, baby? Oh, man. I heard T.O. got slapped. I seen the footage. It's footage on YouTube. Sebrell Matias slapped 5 hands to the face, 5 fingers to the face. He slapped T.O. Yeah. They slowed it down and blew it up and zeroed in on it. He slapped him. What you doing? What you looking for? That's what I was asking you, what you was looking for. But yeah, T.O. Yeah, I seen that. T.O. was speaking Spanish to him. They were speaking Spanish, like talking at first. And yeah, I always knew Sebrell had a big head, but everything was much bigger than him. Like T.O., that's what I'm saying. Like T.O. be looking like it's 5 T.O.s, you know what I'm saying? And all of them come out and say shit and do interviews. He didn't look, T.O. looked small as shit standing next to Sebrell Matias, bro. It made me want to hold up. I gotta look this shit up when I sit and think about it. When I sit and think about it, T.O., he can't be that big. Sebrell Matias can't be that big. It says he's 5'8". That's what it say. Ain't T.O. 5'8"? Hold on, let me get to the bottom of this. Because he looked way bigger than T.O. Like he was taller, bigger. It said T.O. 5'9". That is horse shit. That is horse shit. Now it's about to make me find the video. That is horse shit. That is horse shit. I'm not even going to do it. But T.O., it said, BoxRec said T.O.'s an inch taller than Sebrell Matias. Bro, that's bullshit. No, it is not. No, he is not. I thought it was some new. No, I wasn't. Until I seen it. No, I didn't know new-ish. Yeah, his glasses went around. That good old ginger ale hit different. Yeah, dude. I love ginger ale. I need it. I need it in my life. Yeah, he was speaking Spanish to him. Salute Planet 619 in the building. What is good with you? Salute to you, King. Yeah, the size difference was. And BoxRec trying to say T.O. 5'9" need to get the fuck out of here. Y'all need to sit the fuck down. Y'all need to sit the fuck down. No bullshit. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. There's not no 5 years. Nothing was bigger. Everything. Nothing on T.O. was bigger than Sebrell Matias when he was sitting there talking to him, yo. And he was kind of like talking like to the side, side-eyeing the shit out of T.O. And then when they got to the seats, I guess T.O. said something he didn't like. You know what I'm saying? And he slapped the shit out of T.O. But I bet the conversation kind of was him asking what's about all that disrespect that you've been saying, talking about Puerto Ricans are easy. Them boys are easy to fight. And I don't care if the Puerto Ricans feel any type of way. You remember that shit? T.O.'s like the number one motherfucking guy that always get bitched like every day. It's like a continuous activity for all the fighters to get in on. Salute to you, Zach D. What is good with you? Yo, why do you look so big? For real talk, like he look big as shit. That's probably why. Matter of fact, that's not probably why. Because T.O. is forever bitching up when somebody really get in his face, asking him about all that disrespect, all that grape jelly you've been spitting for all of this time. But people catch up with T.O. T.O. be bitching up more than anybody that's inboxing. Shit be crazy as shit. He always got the most to say too. Always be talking ridiculous. Hold up. In Stiletto Hills, right? 5'9". Y'all need to get the fuck out of here. And Matias is 5'8", not according to that picture. Somebody had on some motherfucking fish in their shoes. One of them had fish in their shoes. They had the whole outfit from I'm Gonna Get You Sucker on. But one of how it looked in that damn video, and that wasn't a picture, it was a video. They were sitting there talking to each other. He was huge compared to T.O. I'm like, yo, what the hell? What the hell? The hell he on? Salute to you, Queen. What is good with you, Shawana Allah? In the building, what is good with you, Queen? Hope all is well with you. It's extra spicy, right? Hold up. No, get that Schweppes out of here, bro. Get that out of the fish in the shoes. Somebody had fish in their shoes. Salute to you. Flawless Mentality Elevation, hosted by Dr. Mark. What is good with you? Hugs. Bring it in. It's been a little minute. How you doing, sir? Hope all is well. Hope you've been blessed and highly favored, sir. For real. All right, look. What else I got? Besides Matias slapped this shit. And word, he didn't even do shit about it. Like, what was he gonna do about it? And I bet you he still don't want the fight. And he a champion now. He a champion now because he just beat dude. He just beat dude for the title. Teal would have got walked by if he had to fight Pulo for that title. You might as well fight Matias. He been talking all that shit like you want to fight Boots, like you want to fight Bud and all this other shit. Like, but you don't want to fight for a title. Hogwash. I don't believe Teal for a second. Salute to you, 2 cents boxing. What is good with you, Queen? Definitely appreciate you for coming in. Definitely so. If we're going to talk about anybody getting stripped, it's going to be Teal's ass. Teal ain't fought nobody. And he say no to more fights than Triple G out this bitch. You know, I always saying no to a fight. And we just got to sit here and eat all of his shit. Everything that he say and stuff like Teal's a headache, and they know it. Y'all might as well feed him to somebody. Make him fight somebody. It seemed like y'all made him fight the last dude he fought. And I don't know what the fuck he was doing. He was acting like he was chasing Teal for like 1 or 2 years. He got in there and laid an egg, Barbosa. It's like, yo, what the fuck is Cuz doing? Salute to you, Emmanuel. What is popping with you, sir? Definitely appreciate you for coming through. Good afternoon. Man, I really want to who is Teal going to fight? Like, everybody coming out with their list that they want to fight. I think Shakur got a list, like 2 or 3 people on it. Devin had a list, I think, 7 people on that joint. Tank Ben talked about his. Everybody got a list of some people they want to fight. The only person that don't got a list and calling out dumbass names is Teal, talking about Boots and Bud. Now, what next? Neither one of them's at welterweight now. So what's next? Who you want to fight next? Is it Brian Norman? Is that who you want to fight? Do you want to fight the winner of Brian Norman and Devin Haney? Step in line. Because Roland Polanco wants the winner of Devin versus Brian. He already called out Brian Norman Jr. I believe his last fight or the fight before that. He moved up to welterweight, I believe, 2 fights ago. Yeah. And he called out Brian Norman Jr. He wants Brian Norman Jr. He think Brian Norman Jr. can't box for real. And he said he got Devin beating Brian Norman Jr. That's what he said. He said both of them was ducking him. I'm saying he want the winner, but he said both of them is ducking him, both of them scared of him, and he want the fight in between Devin Haney. He want the fight in between him and Devin Haney and him and Brian Brian Norman Jr. I'm for it. He don't want that. He had a chance to fight Brown. Oh yeah. Who had a chance? Roland Polanco? I didn't know that. I didn't know Roland Polanco had a chance to fight Brian Norman Jr. Oh, you probably talking about Teal. Teal addicted to what's that? What is that? Shakur is full of it. Yeah. Polanco and Roach say they want the smoke from the winner. Roach, get the Roach know damn well he can't fight nobody that's tall with reach. He know damn well he can't fight nobody tall with reach, bro. You a shoe shine type fighter. The way you don't really extend on your punches for real like that. And that's why you can have the speed that you have. Once you start extending on them punches and really committing to somebody that's fighting on the outside, his speed won't be there. And he'll be open. And he won't touch the person that's fighting him. Devin Haney will beat that ass. I mean, that's just honestly how I feel. I don't think he can beat Devin. It's too many. I haven't even seen him fight nobody that's a tall boxer that moves around like that besides Heron. And that's Heron. And he lost. Like, he can go fuck head with that shit. He's saying anything to get. He's starting to talk like a motherfucking YouTuber. He's starting to not sound like a fighter to me. Shit. Anything's possible. Anything's possible, but I definitely don't see that. I see Brian reading him a bedtime story. Real talk, like I put in the comments. Put in the title. I see him reading him a bedtime story. Real talk. I don't see him losing that fight. I just don't. Yeah, I got you, Queen. Yeah, it's up there. Link is up there. It's pinned. It's gonna be pinned every Saturday. Sutu Maximus Royalty. What is good with you, Queen? What's good with you, King? Damn. Definitely appreciate you for coming through. Yeah, Tio Bassini said they'll smoke Polanco if he wants it. Man. Tio Sr. says a lot of things. Tio Sr. say a lot of things, man. And I think it's the first thing that comes to mind. I think he don't really have a filter. I think he don't think before he talks. I think he just says shit. Tio Sr. is probably like one of the worst boxing dads there is. And that's saying something. Because he's no help to his son. And I don't see it. Like I feel like Tio trained himself. Or he go to boxing gyms and get training from the Canelo gym and shit. Like, I don't even see his father working with him and shit. He just be in the corner soaking up the limelight and shit. Like, I don't even know what Tio Sr. does besides run his damn mouth and wear fucking shades. I don't even know what he does. For real. Definitely so. Somebody's lying. Norman Sr., yeah, man. I like Norman Sr. I really do. He be talking this shit, but I like him because he try to keep a certain rapport with the people. He don't try to lie to the people. So, and that's all I can really ask for. People are going to do what they need to do for their son, whether if we like their decision or not. But he ain't lying. So, I can respect it. You feel me? Best we seen Tio was Loma, and his dad was not training. Right. Like, what does he do? What's Tio Sr. doing? Like, we see what everybody else's dad is doing. Like, we can see them, working with their son or saying that you can see Ryan's father be doing shit. You know what I'm saying? I've seen him on the pads. You feel me? I've probably seen Tio Sr. once holding the mitts. And it was like earlier in his career. Like, he don't do shit. What is he doing? What does he do? It's not like he a mouthpiece like Bill. What is he doing exactly for his son? And to help his career. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. I can't put my finger on it. Yeah, I like him. And the fact is that I in the beginning I was kind of mad that he was trying to take, credit for sparring, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it is what it is. This is fucking boxing. You know, people say and do what they need to get further in this sport. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But I think Brian Norman Jr. like let me just say this. I think when it comes to injuries in boxing, especially injuries to your hand, it says a lot about you if you can continue to win and put on a performance. When I heard that Shakur's both of his hands was hurt from his uncle for the last like 7 fights or whatever, it said something very positive about Shakur Stevenson and the fact that he can continue to actually fight with his hands like that. The fact is, what I think Brian Norman Jr. The fact that his hand was hurt or wasn't working properly or whatever, and he was still getting knockouts. He was still, looking exciting. Said something to me about him. I like the way he talked. People don't like Brian because of the Boots fight. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care about that. In my opinion, it was a money thing. It wasn't a I'm scared of Boots thing. So I like I like I like it. I like Brian Norman Jr. You know what I'm saying? And I met him, Shawana in the house. What is popping with you, Queen? What is good?
Hey, what's going on, sis? What you doing?
Hey,
Yay, yay.
what is good with you? How you been doing?
Chilling, chilling, hustling, working on stuff. How you been?
I've been all right. I've been trying to keep it together.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Just trying to live, trying to keep it together. All work and no play.
Makes for a dull ash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be dull too. But look, it's time to get it popping. It's time to get it popping.
Tio,
Yeah.
Tio senior job is to hold a Hennessy bottle. Facts.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about Brian Norman Jr. and Devin?
I have a very unpopular opinion. Apparently,
No, it's not.
I think B whoops him. It's
Me
just
too. That's the title of mine, baby. Is Brian to read Devin a bedtime
bedtime.
story?
Yeah, he's going night night.
It's
And
the title of it. For
I
real.
think Devin been he's been adding to the fire of Brian Norman Jr. He just he building a case. That's all I can say for him, in my opinion. I don't know what happened to Ash.
Man,
Yeah,
I need to put some water in this damn. I'm getting this thing together so I can put some water. My water tank sound loud as hell to me.
oh, the fish tank, you mean?
Yes, it sounds so
We
loud.
always hear this. It sounds calming to me. It's the fish tank.
All right, I thought it was too loud, but I think that I agree with you. I agree with you. I think Brian Norman Jr. has what it takes to beat that. You understand? I really do. I honestly agree with you also, 2 cents, when you say part of me think that the fight is cat. I can't lie. It's a lot of shenanigans going on. I think that they're trying to find a way out of the fight. That's honestly what I think. I
I've
think,
said that too. I said
yeah,
that. I said that I feel like Bill's been trying to get in front of everything on this fight, like he's running something, and it's not. It's Turkey's fight. It's Turkey's money. And I feel like they are trying to get out of it, even up to the last little shenanigan with you got 24 hours to enroll, man. It's like I've been talking my stuff because I'm just feeling differently about the Haneys, and most people know me. I was a big Devin supporter. I still like him as a fighter, but as a person and this bull, I've always been a Norman fan though. So, and I just know some things about that boy. That
about Brian.
yeah. I know he got some gifts that people don't know about. We'll just say that.
I think
Mm.
when people talk about his footwork, I think them saying that he's flat footed And the things that come with that comment, I don't think is true about Brian Norman Jr. If he's flat-footed or if he isn't, I don't know. But the things that come with saying that he's flat-footed, I don't think he has those issues. People are saying that he can't, that his feet are slow. Not agreeing with that. Like, we're gonna see.
I think he makes people fight at his pace. And I want to just tell you some. Okay, go watch some of his old fights. First let me ask you: does a flat-footed fighter, does their heels come off the canvas when they in position, when they just throwing shots? They usually would be a flat-footed. They would be flat-footed. Yeah. This boy's foot be cocked up like that's not a flat-footed person.
I don't think so either. That's when people say it. I'm like, I don't know exactly where people are getting that from. I've seen him. I was on his IG one time scrolling, and one of the caption or something was talking, or his father was saying, "Oh, they said we don't got no footwork," and he was hitting the heavy bag. But the things he was doing, moving around the heavy bag and hitting the heavy bag, I commented, "Nice legs." I had to.
Did you see?
It's no way he got bad feet. I'm not trying to hear that he got bad feet. I'm not trying to hear his feet is slow. That's people's opinion. That's what they've been talking about. Oh, he's gonna lose to Devin because of his feet work. I'm not believing none of that, and because he can't box. All right, okay. Devin might be a better boxer. It's possible, but that's probably the only thing he got over him. And probably hand speed. I'm not trying to hear though all of that other shit. I'm not trying to hear. When I seen his footwork, bro got some good ass. He was doing shit with his feet I haven't seen Devin do with his feet. And if you ever watch him do the jump ropes, bro, that's number one to me. Like, if you can do all of them tricks, jumping rope and bending down and moving and twisting your hips and kicking your feet the way he do it, I've never seen Devin do that. How many tricks have you seen Devin do?
Have you ever seen Devin jump rope?
He jump rope regular as fuck.
I think I have a while ago.
He jump rope regular as fuck.
Let me ask you something about Devin then. When would be times you think you really saw his footwork like that? Like where he's really moving like that?
I don't talk about Devin's footwork. Everybody else do that shit. I don't know. Like in my opinion, he works on his feet because he has to.
But his footwork is or his feet in general, it's like an apprehensive shaky, right? Except for this last fight. We went back and did film study on his fights. The most Devin has moved his feet is on the Ramirez fight. Like, seriously. And I didn't dislike the footwork. I think he just needs to work on it and get it down pat. But that's the most Devin has moved laterally and stuff like that. Like, usually he'll back out. But I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't know what people be looking at, man. That's all I can say. And Jarrell, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Say jump rope regular as fuck is hilarious. He do. He jump rope regular. He just jump rope. He don't do no tricks. He just jump rope. Have y'all bet? Y'all probably watch him more than me. I've watched him in the beginning of his career when he was real young. Trying to show out. He didn't do shit. He jump rope regular as fuck. Bad.
He was bad in the beginning of his career.
Go to Brian Norman Jr.'s box. Go to his IG page and hit the little video button and see what he really got. Seriously, like
when he do the little squares on the floor.
When Devin fights somebody, they always gotta pick out something about his opponent. It's not much you can say bad about Brian Norman Jr., especially after that devastating knockout and taking 6 weeks off that motherfucker's memory. He took 6 weeks off the top with a damn.
I want to bring up him getting dropped by Boca Chica
with a left hook. But I agree with you, Styles. I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? I liked Tio in the beginning. I think all of us did in the beginning. You know what I mean? I was pulling for him to beat Lomachenko, which he did. And after that, he flipped the script. You 100% right. And everybody hates him ever since then. He's been acting totally different ever since then. Hell yeah, clout capping to the 5th degree with a big brim. Like, what is you talking about, Tio? Immediately don't like black people and shit. Like, I don't know what's going on with Devin. With Tio. Flawless say Devin is about to about to get knocked the F out badly. And Devin saw it when he saw Belonga get KO'd.
Yeah.
Right, the look in his face, it was priceless, man. And somebody posted his face and said something. He got flashbacks of Ryan knockout.
Yeah.
He commented laughing, saying "fuck you."
F you. Yeah.
That's how you know it's true. Yeah, that's all you can say. All you can do is laugh and say "fuck you."
You can't. I mean, that was traumatic for him. I don't care what nobody say. That's straight up trauma, man.
Oh my god, I don't know where he's gonna. I don't understand. I don't know. Mike Biggs Boxer said, "Where's DHP going to drum up the power to keep Brian Norman off him?" Right, assuming Brian Norman cuts the ring off. I think he is.
He will cut the ring.
I think he's going to cut that shit off. And another question to y'all: you've seen people that y'all say is flat-footed, that's a Spanish fighter. They've cut off the ring.
I want to know.
And I'm not talking about on Devin, but you've seen them cut off the ring in their fights. That they're so-called flat-footed. You've seen them cut the ring off.
Yeah, because
Brian Norman didn't cut the ring off.
That skill don't matter what, if you're flat-footed or not. If you got footwork, that's just a skill.
His whole little ass was cutting off the ring in his fight.
I'm saying that's just a skill. It don't matter if you're flat-footed. I don't know why they assume this man can't do that, but what would they do if he decides to box with Devin? They keep saying, Devin's a masterclass boxer. Okay. Okay. What are they gonna say when this man be on his toes and box Devin back?
He said,
if he does.
She said, "Yeah, good feet in the Regis fight." But Regis wasn't moving. Regis was kind of standing in front of him. Regis arm length is shorter than Tank's.
With T-Rex.
It's shorter than Javante Davis. He don't have no.
He built like Loma. They got little arms.
He's not explosive, and he can't cover distance. Regis cannot cover distance like that. Brian Norman Jr. is his size, regardless of how much he say he's smaller than small. He has a 1-inch reach advantage on Devin. He has an advantage, not disadvantage. He has an advantage on his reach. So it's the same fight that he had with Regis is not going to be the same fight, in my opinion, that he's going to have with Brian Norman Jr. Because he's going to reach Cuzzo. In my opinion, he's going to reach him. T.O. decline everything. Feet don't fail me now.
No, Jarrell, that's not a good comparison, family. Oh, my gosh. Okay. He don't believe, man. He don't believe. It's okay.
As Norman had to cut off the ring. You really think if you think Devin is going to win, you can hit the link or you can stay in the chat. I'm not going to pressure you at all. But Brian Norman, let me ask you this. What is Devin Haney going to do to win the fight? Because I can tell you what Brian can do. Brian is actually going to start out slow. He's probably going to step to Devin and see how he takes touching him. See if he's going to run around the ring. If he starts running around the ring, he will cut the ring off.
Yeah.
He will throw body shots. If he's still running or can't connect, he will grab Devin Haney. He will throw body shots.
Yeah, I was about to say
he's going to hold that nigga and throw body shots. It's not going to happen the way it did his last fight and just throw a couple of shots or one haymaker and let him run around the ring. Is not going to work like that. He's not going to sit and look at Devin do a 2-step and then go to the right. He's not gonna sit there and watch him do that shit. That's what his last opponent was watching him do. He was.
I got something I want. 2 things I want people to
bro, you sat there and just watched him do it every single time. No, it's not gonna happen.
I got 2 things I want people to consider. Okay, so even Ramirez caught up with Devin. Now he didn't do nothing with him, but he got him to the rope a few times in they fight, right?
Okay, 50-50.
So let's say if Brian gets him to the ropes, I know people remember that Quentin Randall fight. Everybody thought he was smothering his work. Go back and really look at what the heck this boy was doing. And he's been doing this. He was pinning him with his head all up in his chest so he could get to the body. So if he catches Devin, and he can, even if it's just what Ramirez was doing, for instance, what makes people think he ain't about to go to work like that? Like, people don't be watching, man. People don't be watching.
She said, I think Devin mental would be the biggest difference in this fight. She said she can't believe she's taking up for Devin. You can take up for him. It's all good. It's all
Is that
good.
in a bad sense or the
It can
good
be
sense?
very wrong. Both of us can be very wrong. Me and Shawana lie about who's going to win this fight. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? This is just what I think. But what about Devin's mental? You mean if his mental's together, basically, he can win the fight, right? I believe you, but the thing that's still with me, and it all depends on how his court case go. That is about to happen tomorrow, I think, or it happened on yesterday. I don't know, but it all depends on how that court case go with that girl and his daughter, Chrome. Because in my opinion, you not having your family right, that shit wears on your mental. Unless he's a horrible father and don't care about his daughter, if he lose that court case and don't have custody of his daughter, and in my honest opinion, because he's a fighter, he's not in one place at one time all the time like her ass is. And if she's broke, which don't seem like she is, she just asking for money and shit. It's not like she's homeless. The person that gets awarded the child is the one that has the most time for the child and is able to take care of the child.
Okay.
If she can take care of the child and she don't got no job besides taking pictures, Devin travels.
I'm sure because he is who he is, he'll get some type of custody as far as being able to see the baby. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But being that he's so busy, do you think? I mean, seriously, do you think it's gonna bother him if he don't get full custody? I mean, he got enough money to get a nanny and stuff, but people don't generally take.
Honestly, it could have been bothering him during the Ryan Garcia fight. That's why he fought the way he fought.
That's what I want to ask you, Ashley. What do you think about his so-called mental state coming up out of this?
I don't know because he's going to court for the shit now. If he goes to court and get exactly what he wants, he's going to be fine.
I ain't even talking about the baby. I'm talking about from Ryan Garcia.
I honestly,
yeah.
When you go back and look at the one or two times he got hit real good from what's his last opponent? Ramirez hit him once or twice through the whole fight real good. You understand what I'm saying? And it wasn't even that good. You understand? But when he did, Devin got the fuck out of there. You understand what I'm saying?
Did you see the interview with Ring where he said he thought about the Garcia fight all the way to the lead up of Ramirez fight?
What did you say? What you said? What he thought about?
He thought about Ryan Garcia fight all the way up to the lead up of the Ramirez fight.
He said that?
He said that on a Ring interview. Yes. When they were in New York.
I'm surprised they don't prep him. Like, don't say nothing about the Ryan Garcia.
I would think he wouldn't have said that because I didn't think that was wrong. I didn't think that was wrong with his mental, but now
I didn't know he said that. So yes, the answer is yes.
Yes.
Something's wrong with my fucking mental. You sat there and admitted it. He sat there and said it himself. Yeah, it's something going on there. God damn it, he's losing sleep out this bitch. Yes.
Yeah.
His
mental, and I think he's losing sleep about what's about to happen.
His mental's fucked up. If he admitting it and just saying it out, I'm more than sure. Was he even asked that? What was you thinking on the way up to the fight?
I think they asked him, did it bother him, or did he still think about it? Or people were talking about him having trauma. He admitted that.
We're fighting little dudes. This is the first time and that's what I said in my video. This is the first time Devin fighting somebody like Brian Norman Jr. Who has he fought that's like Brian Norman Jr.?
Because everybody keeps saying it's the first time Brian will be fighting somebody like
Devin.
It's
not. No, it's not.
They call him a master class. Ain't a master goes around the world teaching people. Devin ain't no master. He's excellent.
Devin never even sparred nobody like Brian Norman Jr. At least Brian Norman Jr. sparred Bud a bunch of times.
Because they scrambling trying to find somebody to simulate him, as well as what was that they said? Oh, okay. They asked him for the Ramirez fight to spar him, and it was Little B who was like, "Nah, because I'm a fight him, so I'm not about to spar him."
Hold up. So the Haney's asked Brian Norman Jr. to spar.
For work, and they was like,
When they
Senior was like, "Yes,"
last fight versus Ramirez.
and I think before that too. And Senior was like, "Yeah," and Junior was like, "Nah, because I'm gonna fight that dude soon. Ain't no way." That's before they even made the fight. So
You're not about to outclinch Devin.
okay,
Besides this world, no. That's what I'm trying to say. Every time he clinch, Brian Norman Jr. will be throwing them kidney shots. They can plan. You can think I'm playing all you want. He's gonna be throwing them body shots. Every time Devin not gonna want to get close to him like a dirty ass rag. He ain't gonna want to get close. He's not gonna want to get close.
We see the training he's doing. We gonna see what happens.
No, Brian Norman Jr. just took 6 weeks off the top of Jin Saki's memory, and was he close when he did it? No. He exploded. He used his explosive ability.
Just caught him.
He lunged forward and hit him with a left hook that just took his fucking lights out. And all he used was one. I understand he was punching in that fight. He took an ass whipping before he got knocked out. But how many lefts and how much of an ass whipping did Devin take? And how many lefts did Devin take versus Ryan? Like, it's the same shit. To answer your question though, Queen, in the fight, I think when Devin gets hit for real, you know what I'm saying? I think Brian Norman Jr. hits a lot harder than Ramirez. A lot harder than Regis Ramirez. Than Ramirez.
He on the par with
Kansas right now. Ryan. Yo, when he get hit, he's gone. He's not staying.
I would say he's on par with Ryan, but I think B's stronger than Ryan. I mean, we know Ryan got power in his left hook, but this man got power in both his hands. So I don't know, Jarrell. He don't believe fat meat's greasy, but you're gonna find out. He can't believe it. I know. It's okay. She said excellent is a reach. I know. But he is a very good boxer. Is that better 2 cents? I'm sorry. He's a very good boxer. A lot of people would consider him like a top level boxer, for sure. Look, Ash keep bopping. You leaving me. That's not the.
I apologize. I answered the phone call. Just give me a couple seconds. Give me one whole minute.
I could carry this a little bit. Who has Norman had a fight with the high elite skill? Superfly. I still want to know where you're getting this Superfly footwork from. Just name me a fight where Devin was just styling with his footwork. I have yet to find. You was there when we was watching the videos, Jarrell, so I don't know. And Nightmare Jab is Devin. Okay, again, you're making assumptions, and I get it because we haven't seen him, but what if he could take his jab away? What if he can box? What if he could cut off the ring? Like I said, I feel like up till now he's made people fight his fight. He's pushed the speed and what's going on in these fights.
Sutu Marquis, what is popping with you? AMC FSG is in the house. Oh my goodness. Devin schooled. He schooled who?
Mary's.
Excellent. I gotta give credit to Devin for fighting Bree Norm. Yo, that's what I'm not even giving him credit. No, until the fight actually happens. But at the same time, why do we get to choose our fighters? Like, why do we get to choose the people we fight?
You got somebody backstage.
Oh shit. Salute to you, 2 cents. What is popping with you, Queen?
What's going on? How y'all doing?
It's good. Salute to you, Red. What is good with you, King? Definitely appreciate you for coming through. Salute to you, Shell.
Send them into the show.
All right, 2 cents, run it. What's the
What
2 cents
up? What up?
about? What's good?
Man, listen, this is the thing though, right? Did y'all hear what I think Brian Norman's a good fighter, but I feel like I don't see what everybody else is seeing. Like people acting like he just finna go over there and steamroll Devin. And I wouldn't say that if Devin's mental is good. I think it'll be a competitive fight. I don't think it's just gonna be he about to go over there and just roll over Devin. Because I was listening to Shane Mosley talk about how Devin looked in the camp of the Ramirez fight. And he was saying how good Devin looked, how the great sparring he was getting in. He was fighting on the inside. He was fighting in a smaller ring. He was, he had some pop. Shane had showed him how to sit down on his punches. And then when I was watching the Ramirez fight, it's like you could tell his physical attributes are there. And when he was hitting Ramirez pretty hard. I mean, we know Devin ain't got that much power, but he was hitting Ramirez really hard when he was landing those shots. So I took what he did do out of the Ramirez fight, and I just came to the conclusion that clearly something is not all the way right with him mentally. Either he was playing possum or he practicing, because that's how he gonna fight in his future fights. Like I couldn't understand why he was running around the ring like that for 12 rounds, because physically you can see he looks fine, right? And I just think that if he's okay mentally, which I can't say I agree with, that this will be a more competitive fight than people think.
Not after her saying what she's. I didn't know you said that. Why would you tell everybody that you was thinking of Ryan the entire time you was fighting? You was about to fight Ramirez. The entire time you couldn't shake the feeling at all. You couldn't do nothing to shake it.
I agree with her though to this extent. Like again, I was not upset with the fight Devin fought against Ramirez, aside from the fact he didn't throw his hands and he moved a little too much. But the actual footwork, I liked it. Because before he was always a little shaky. His little foot was always like he's ready to dash. But you're right about him sitting on punches. He definitely was punching a little harder. He's turning over shots. But the thing is, I hope he stays with at least the Nate Jones dude, the trainer. He had Shane and Nate. I think Nate.
They didn't already ruin that relationship.
well, with Shane, I said I hope he keeps Nate at least, because Nate was a good boxer. He was a good boxer, defensively and everything.
Trainers. He always switched though. You know,
he's went through a lot of trainers, and it's
because he run off on the plug.
I think it's Bill too, y'all. Maybe Bill probably overstepping the shit, probably pissing trainers off left and right. For real.
I could see that too.
Yeah, because he fell out.
And
with,
then you got to think about what
dad.
Shane said, and this is why I don't think this is about, in my opinion, necessarily Devin and his skill. Now, I don't think Devin the best fighter in the world, but I'm not gonna sit here and act like he can't fight. But I know when Shane Mosley said he went into the ring with Bill's mentality, and that really is a big problem for me, because it's like, why? You're a fighter. Like, how you gonna go in the ring with somebody else's mentality? Like that?
Because that's his dad and his coach. I think.
Is it because he's asking where his mother was a bunch of times? It's something that happened that made Devin go in that ring and fight like
Bill. Shane said,
you know what? Yeah.
Said, at first he was upset about Devin going in there and fighting like that, but then he said, Bill Haney knows his son. So I'm like, what does that mean? Like, why is Bill making this decision? Like, it's
because they was trying to survive to get to the next fight with what they thought was going to be Ryan. Remember, they even said that basically.
Ain't nobody taking enough.
No, I think that's cap.
I don't, because Shane also said whatever they worked on, he didn't get his butt in there and do.
Right.
The script. So I think Bill got in his head and said, we're going to play this one safe.
I think
they did.
Everything is pointing to Devin not having his head screwed on tight.
But Bill is a part of that.
And him not having his square. You just came on here 2 cents and pointed out that he don't have.
But Bill was a part of that.
Yeah, his footwork was good, his shit was good, everything was good, and he still ran around the ring.
Yeah, that's what I said.
He just said that he in the lead. He telling cameras and people and shit that the whole lead up to the fight, he was thinking about that ass whooping that Ryan gave him.
Yep.
He just sat front row and watched Edgar take an ass whooping, and he was looking all shocked and shit, like he was trying, like somebody needed to throw a pail of water on his motherfucking face. Come back to us,
and that's what I'm saying. To me, that seems like the biggest hurdle he needs to overcome first. You know what I'm saying? Like he might not even be ready to be back in the ring. And that's why I don't understand. And this is the thing people say, Bill was forced to take this fight. And I'm like, you're not gonna force me to take nothing. And they were saying, well, they have to fight. Well, they have to take the fight. A turkey gonna do this, a turkey gonna do that. But I'm like, according to y'all logic, he ain't finna fight no more if he take this fight anyway. So you
They
might as
kind
well.
of were forced. They kind of were
Okay,
forced,
so
but they
how?
put their own self into it by
Why am
making
I
that damn list.
Why am I giving Devin credit if he has to take the fight? Why am I giving Devin credit for taking the fight?
I don't know why you get credit for getting a fight in your a competitive fight in your division
I don't
anyway. Like,
understand why you give
what,
credit for
what,
He
what
taking.
credit
wants to
are you getting?
be
You should want to fight the best,
yeah.
Like,
right?
what
Number
credit?
one.
He wants to be a 3 division champion. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know why he's running around saying that he's
He can
giving him
win
a chance. Nigga,
No,
you need the
what
belt.
what's killing me is the daring to be great. Like that's what was outrageous to me.
I hate
How are
that
you daring to
saying.
be great, taking a fight, a competitive fight in your weight division? That's not daring to be great.
You know what, Yafi, whoever you are, dude,
That's
because ooh,
Yafi.
I could break it down for you, intelligent one. You want to
Mhm.
be funny.
Yeah, he's trying to be funny, but Yafi, she's not
Oh
taking.
no, I could break it down for him.
She ain't taking up for no Devin.
I'm
She's
not.
saying the same shit that I'm saying. He's probably gonna get beat the fuck up. That's what I'm saying. And it's possible that he can lose. That's what I'm saying. It's possible he can lose. It's possible I can be wrong, but I just don't think I am. I just don't think I am. Like
I
I've
mean,
been saying for the longest time, I just want to see Devin fight somebody that mirrors himself, meaning the same height, the same size, fucking with the same reach, without all of these damn advantages Devin has over
That's
all of
true.
us.
we
But
seen what happened when he fought somebody like that.
don't you think it's funny? He says the same
That's
things
what I'm
to
trying to
him.
say. That's what I'm trying to say.
He
Like
called B small.
he said
You
that to
know he's done
everybody.
that with Loma, JoJo, Lenard, like everybody he's called Regis. He called B small, so it just be having my brain like for real.
It's
Be
weird for
small.
all fighters to say somebody's small when y'all in the same weight class. Especially when it comes, they can be weighing in. Y'all just weighed in the exact same shit, and you're gonna say that he's small. It's crazy.
He didn't call Ryan small though,
When
did
it
he?
comes to Shakur said Conor Ben is small. Well, but shouldn't you be moving up then, my nigga? Conor Ben just fought 2 weight classes above that shit. What are we talking about?
They just
3
say that shit
weight
to make
classes.
themselves feel better.
Don't
What
start on Shakur because wasn't he supposed to be staying at 35?
Man, don't get me started on Shakur, please.
Go ahead and start on it. We're starting. We're starting
Tag
slapping today.
it.
Flintstones. We're starting slapping today.
This dude said he jumped up to 147 for only who? Who did he say that about?
Conor Ben. But actually, I wanted to
Only
say
him.
too, I agree with you earlier about, I said the same exact thing about Shakur Stevenson and his hands, is that if your hands are, that injured, but you're still able to fight and provide for your family, I'm all for that. The issue is you want this credit and this attention as if you're doing what maybe you got the potential or could be capable of if your hands weren't hurt, but you're not doing that. And what level of competition do people really expect Shakur Stevenson to fight with his hands like that? So really the disconnect is people not being honest about his condition and him not being honest about what level he can really fight at. That's really the disconnect, because I feel like if he was more honest, then he wouldn't get as much scrutiny, because we understand you can barely make a fist to hold a microphone. Like your hands are that bad. But you calling out Conor Ben and saying you're gonna move, like you're not about to do all that, and that's why you get that attention like that.
I'll tell you what he can't do. He can't do again what he did with Zepeda. He can't do that.
Now he said he's not doing it. He said he never
Yeah.
fighting like that again.
He ain't about to get in there and bang with nobody either. But I told Norman Sr., I was like, you need to give your doctor
So
to Shakur so he could get his hands fixed properly, because, man, then we can see something for real. Get them hands right. Because how many times he had his hands operated on?
3 times? I have no idea.
I only know about one.
No, remember he had one hand and then it was the other hand.
He had some operations.
Yeah. He said he good
He's in
now.
his 20s.
And
he's still in his 20s? Ain't like 28, 9, something like that.
He's 28, or I think. I think he's 28. For real.
But for real, Brian versus Devin. The most that I could see Devin doing. Brian Norman Jr. has been dropped before. I really think it had more to do with him being off balance than him being hurt. Every time
I don't. He got cracked square on the chin. Boca Chica.
Which one?
You talking about Brian? You said Brian got knocked down once, right?
Twice, didn't he? By two different people?
Just once. Boca Chica knocked him right on the square on the chin.
Is that the dude that was on the ropes? His back was on the ropes.
Yeah, and he came off the ropes and I think it was like a left.
When he stood up, was Brian wobbly?
He wasn't wobbly, but you could tell he was because he sat on the mat and he like shook his head and then he got up. He wasn't wobbly, but you could tell he got cracked.
What how many rounds did that fight go? Did he win by decision?
Only a few because they both ended up with cuts, so they stopped the fight. And everybody kept saying, "Why don't he run it back?"
Yeah, he should rematch him.
I think so.
I do remember seeing that. I don't think I've seen the fight then. I probably just seen a short.
Highlights.
Maybe I've seen the short. Yeah.
Because Boca Chica came out. I don't think he's opposed to it.
Devin would have to use his jab, take out Norman's body to get some of the power off them shots. But see, the thing is, Devin ain't got the greatest defense because he would have to stay away from his shots for at least 4-5 rounds while he doing a lot of body work to take some of them steam off of them shots and stop him and take some of that stamina, stop him from moving around so much, and then just box circles around him the rest of the fight. Theoretically, I feel like Devin should be able to do that. Now, can he do that? I don't know.
I don't think so. Because my thoughts were Devin could attack the body because again, I just have some information about jabs, but as far as him working the body and breaking him down that way, yeah. But Brian will take some to get some.
Yeah,
we seen Devin taking some and then ducking down to the right and then catching a right and walking away with look like he had a jawbreaker from catching rights and lefts. Like I'm just saying, I don't know what Devin can do. I really don't. Stick and move.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. If people talk about Devin's jab like his jab is not the shit like that. It's not.
I think he has a beautiful jab. It's just that is a person skilled enough to take it away.
It just ain't powerful.
I don't think it's all of that, right? I've seen a lot of jabs in my day. There's better jabs.
Yeah, he don't punch through. That's for sure. He snaps his shots. He don't punch through.
But another thing is,
those slingshot jab face. Like it's why there's no pop under it. Like bro, it's not like there's no power. When it comes to power punchers, a lot of times fighters, the number one thing they try to do is try to get the respect of the other fighter, even though if they're not a puncher, because they already know that they're going to be throwing some hot shit the entire time. They don't want to fight. They don't want to fight like a pussy. Like bottom line, you understand what I'm saying? It seems like Devin don't got no problem fighting like a pussy. You understand what I'm saying? So for real, when it comes down to the fighting, that little pity pat and jabbing and moving around the ring is not going to be enough. Real talk, I can see him doing some country shit and running like Devin is doing. If that's what he planning on doing, I can see him abandoning the boxing stands and running after Devin. Go ahead, let the crowd laugh. This is what the fuck he chose to come in here to do. Like I don't understand what everybody. Really for real, yo. When it come to Ramirez didn't do shit but sat there and watched that motherfucker dance around the ring. He really wasn't throwing no real combinations. He was loading up. He was telegraphing his motherfucking punches. It was whack, 100% whack.
And when he got him to the ropes, he did nada.
And he gonna have to step the cuz. He gonna have to hurt him. He gonna have to do something for real. I just don't see that happening.
Y'all know what's crazy? Is the same reason why I feel like Devin Haney got beat up by Ryan Garcia is the same reason he went in there and ran around in the Ramirez fight, which is Bill said, I told him to go in there and do something that they don't expect. Ryan didn't expect Devin to step to him, and Ramirez didn't expect Devin to run around. So this is the dumb shit that Bill is telling Devin to do. So I think Bill is part of the problem because these game plans he coming up with are not beneficial.
So do y'all remember even with the Cambosis fight? He remember Bill couldn't go at first on the first fight, and Zab Judah's dad was there, right? And then they fell out after that because of Bill. So that's what I'm saying. I think Toussaint, I think you onto something with that. Bill be falling out, I think, with these trainers, to be honest.
Yeah,
and then they end up switching to somebody else. I think so too.
Salute Mike Wow. Jarrell said Devin can smother B Norm in the pocket. B Norm is always shown easy to be smothered. The problem is Devin don't got the mentality to be close to a fighter. Like, how many times did he really hold Ramirez like during the fight? His clinch game is strong. He wasn't doing that much clinching after that Ryan's ass whooping. And if Brian Norman is ripping to the body, it's not going to be a lot of clinches. He ain't going to want to smother Brian. He ain't going to want to smother. Y'all talk like in my opinion, he was doing a lot of moving in spots when he was throwing punches, he was boxing, but he really wasn't doing a lot of boxing his last fight. It was more moving around the ring than boxing.
It was moving. Okay, so the only person I seen
boxing,
Devin smother.
About boxing.
Only person I seen Devin smother like that was Loma, and he did all right
because he little.
But B Norman, when we see him, he fight on the inside. He gonna throw hands. So again, you got to take some to get some. You think Jarrell, really? You think Devin's gonna be willing to take some of that heat? I don't. I don't. Stay in the pocket with Ryan after getting clipped.
Ryan don't.
That's because he was smothering Ryan's left. That's
Ryan wasn't even. Ryan didn't have a win. Ryan don't really set up shit for real. He don't. Like if anything, he's gonna set up his left hook. If not, he's just gonna throw a left hook crazy. Left hook.
Now he was hitting Devin with some straight rights too.
Yeah. It's the rights, and you know why he started hitting with the rights? Because Devin did start smothering the left, and he kept ducking down to the right. He was timing him to not get hit with the left, but then he started getting hit with the right. Hence the big ass jaw.
The problem with that fight, in my opinion, and everybody knows, was the game plan. Standing, and that's what you're saying. You're saying smothering his shots and standing it. I think standing in the pocket is why he got his ass beat the way he did.
Yep, because he wanted to do something Ryan didn't expect, which was
y'all telling him to do the same shit versus Brian Norman Jr. Bet. Stand in the pocket.
Please. He can't even watch somebody get knocked out. So how he gonna stand in the pocket?
Yeah, I don't know. I just see this as being all bad for real. I don't know.
I'm trying to be objective, right? But
I can't. 2000. I can't be objective, man. And I like Devin.
Because honestly, Brian Norman ain't even when they was talking about him fighting Boots, I'm like, what are y'all seeing, bro? Like, he's not a bad fighter, but I'm just like,
no,
what are y'all
I didn't like that. I don't think he was gonna beat Boots.
I think he could.
I don't think Brian was gonna beat Boots. I think it was a good fight, but I don't think he would have beat Boots. I'm not
a good fight.
I never said that.
I don't think he stood a chance with Boots.
I think he sparred him too many times not to stand a chance. He sparred him too many. But honestly, even if a fight is 5-6 rounds long, if a person get dropped a bunch of times and beat the fuck up, it's still good.
That's true.
It's still good.
Let's say competitive. Let's use the word competitive then.
Nah, I'm not saying it was going to be competitive. I'm just saying it was a good fight. It would have been a good fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because Brian Norman Jr. ain't no hoe. Like if he would have got dropped, he would have got up and kept fighting. You understand what I'm saying? Like
I do like his personality as a fighter. You know, he can do good interviews. Very articulate. I like his personality as a fighter. I think he's a decent fighter. I think he got room to grow and get better. I see him possibly getting better and better. But I just don't know why Bill would put Devin in a situation like this if he's mentally not ready. Like, I don't care if people gonna call you a duck. This isn't something that you play with. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't. Y'all gotta understand. It's the bluster for me. That's why I said that list. The list was really jacking them up, and all his bravado. We was working our way down the list, and this one didn't want to fight, and that one didn't. So you got to number 5. which obviously he was there for a reason, and y'all decided that y'all want to do this. So publicly they decided it, but I think behind the scenes that's where we saw the scrambling, all the stuff talking to Senior, and even the bullying. I think I'd say during the press conference with the bodyguard, like all that stuff says something to me.
Yeah, he's scraping and scrambling, but I'm trying to figure out, because I think what they really wanted to do was pull up 35 pounders and fight them at catch weights.
Yeah,
I think that's originally what they really wanted to do.
I think
And you know what was crazy, y'all? Nobody had a problem with it. I'm like, so y'all don't got a problem with him pulling up people 2 weight classes?
I did, because
I
that's
think that probably was part of the game plan. You remember after the layoff, after Ryan fight, he came back and said he's not fighting in weight classes no more. Who at a higher weight class is going to come down for a catch weight to fight Devin Haney? People will come up for a catch weight to fight Devin Haney, though. So I think that's true in all by itself. One thing I wanted to say to you, Jarrell, about the comparison with Ryan and Brian. When it comes to Ryan Garcia fighting Devin Haney, don't forget they fought 8 times.
I thought it was 6. The amateurs.
Everybody, the number keeps changing. Damn it! They fought a bunch of times in the amateurs. I don't even remember no more. They fought a bunch of times in the amateurs. They knew of each other when they fought in the pros. Devin don't know what the fuck he's getting into with Brian Norman Jr. Like a lot of stuff that you people are comparing that Ryan Garcia fight with Devin Haney, you can't really. He don't have the same mentality. That's Ryan Garcia is not Brian Norman Jr. and vice versa. That shit. He's not thinking of them motherfuckers as the same motherfuckers.
I think y'all think
he really had balls to stand in front of Ryan Garcia. He ain't had balls to stand in front of people smaller than him in the motherfucking ring.
Actually, you know why I know he knows?
5 rounds down the line.
You know why I know he knows? Because they be on their investigation stuff, and think about what they said with Ryan. We gonna meet you in the center of the ring. So you decided to change up your whole style because you knew this man had a left from hell. They know what they're getting into, and this is why Devin is out there jumping hurdles like he's in track right now. I'm just saying, they know, they know what they see. They don't know what it feel like yet, but they know what they see.
When better be, he's working on his stamina so he won't gas out. Because once he gas out,
okay,
that's what he's doing. He's working on his stamina. That's what you go to the track for.
But you see the exercises he's doing.
Oh yeah, I seen that shit.
That's your stamina, and to be able to.
I think I've seen him do that exercise before years ago, or was it Caleb Plant? Somebody, I think it was Caleb Plant was doing the exact same exercise like 4-5 years ago. No,
and Caleb is a mover. We know Caleb move, so that's all I'm saying. I don't like calling people no damn runner, but he gonna be moving. He gonna be on the bike.
Man, I honestly how I see it, it's different for Devin Haney with this fight. It's not the same. Like, all of us were saying Ryan Garcia is the first guy that he's fighting that's his size. That's what everybody was saying. He's changed up his whole entire way that he fought since the way he fought Ryan and the way he fought Jose Ramirez is night and day.
It is.
Doing the entire time versus Ramirez after standing still in front of Ryan Garcia. And Ryan Garcia don't keep his head on the line. I mean, he always keep his head on the line. His defense is ain't that at all. You understand what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's
and on top of he didn't even fight how he trained for the camp. He didn't even fight how he trained in camp. Like I know Shane was like, you just wasted my time. I know Shane was mad.
I think that's Bill. Like you were saying, you think Bill be telling him. Because they even came out and basically said that they were basically trying to be safe to make it through to the Ryan fight without incurring a bunch of damage.
That sounds so weak.
Say that again. They were doing what?
I can't believe they said that out loud.
They were trying not to incur damage.
That says a lot about them.
They were trying to have a safe fight. They was trying to have a safe fight. And this is why Turkey's pissed off, right?
Hold on, man. Versus Ramirez. So for the Ryan Garcia rematch, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Get out of here, man.
Man, look, if y'all go back and watch my videos, I was like, this is Devin opportunity to come. Because Ramirez was a layup. This is an opportunity for him to come, show he okay,
Yeah.
He
put
was
on a good
supposed to.
performance. This is his turnaround. You feel what I'm saying? This is your turnaround. And
Yeah.
Bill ruined it. Like it seemed like Bill just make bad decision after bad decision after bad decision.
You
And
know
if he's
what, too?
putting Devin in this ring in this fight and he's not ready, that's another bad decision.
Had he committed to the style, he could have beat Ramirez. I mean, we know he beat him on paper. He could have beat up on Ramirez because we seen the few punches he threw. He hurt him. All he had to do was just sit long enough to throw his hands in combination, and then move off a little bit, but not all that moving he was doing. And then to Yafai, who was talking earlier, yes, dude, it take what, like Rolly, for instance. We know how Rolly used to fight, and we know what we saw with Rolly on this last fight. It take like three fights with a new person to set into a new style. Devin, I think, could have set into that new style this first time, and I think he could have. I think he could have hurt Ramirez bad, but I don't think he's gonna do this
Ramirez
against
he was
Brian.
gonna hurt him. He told him that when the face off, he just didn't do much. I don't know what it was. But well, that's what y'all saying. Y'all saying that he was they said the Haney said they made it a safe fight on purpose. Just don't look that way, sir. It just doesn't. Don't look like,
Imagine
don't look
that.
like you purposely did everything that you did in there because you just wanted to be safe, man. No. And Floyd Mayweather said that he wanted to be safe in every fight, but you see how he fought the entire time, right? The longer your career, the less damage you take, the more like he started this shit for real. It was the best at it, best talking that shit. Yeah, I hit and don't get hit. It was still entertaining. He did never look scared. He never looked uncomfortable in the ring, no matter his opponent. He looked uncomfortable as fuck. His last.
Man, these kids not.
Oh shit! She must have hit a button. But it's a condo. Salute to you. What is popping with you, King? Definitely appreciate you for coming through. Yeah, LDBC is in the building. Salute to you, D1. What is popping with you, Angry White Man? In the building. What is popping with you? Devin should get less. Here she is. She back. Hold on.
Hey, Condo.
What happened?
I don't know. My just kicked me off. But I was saying these kids ain't like that, man. They not like that. It's very few of them that's like that. But they want to be like that. They want to appear like they like that. They want to be treated like they like that. But y'all not like that. You haven't proven it. Like you literally calling this man Debo Dev. Are y'all playing with me?
What?
Damn, Ashley ain't heard that one. Yeah, that's hilarious. With a
The last one I heard was
Hey,
Hano.
no, he Debo Dev.
Debo Dev.
Debo ain't never wear blonde tips. I'm sorry. Even though Ryan lost to Bum Rolly, they still should have made Ryan.
Rolly not a bum. Stop it.
I like Ryan that fight. The thought of having a second fight, but
yeah, I think they need to rematch.
Devin wants it, if he still wants to fight.
I think Rolly a rematch.
Still should
That don't make no sense. Yeah, I haven't heard. I haven't. That's new. That's new to me. You haven't heard that one.
I be hearing all kind of crazy stuff. Devin doing Brian Norman a favor by fighting him. I be hearing all kind of weird shit.
Yeah, I was talking about that earlier.
How does that one work?
I have no idea. I don't even know.
But Brian doing him a favor by letting him have a shot at that dang belt. But then you know what? Really, it's a mutual thing. Devin got the name, and he will bring up the bag. But at the end of the day, he got a belt that Devin want to be 3 division champion. So
man,
I wish he would just knock it off.
Would you say it's a regular what?
It's a regular ass fight that they made in your division for a belt. Like all this extra stuff. Like stop it. What you say? What you say? He jump rope regular as hell. What you say?
I say he jump rope regular as fuck. You don't do nothing. It's a regular jump rope. Like it's regular. Nothing special. No bells and whistles to the shit.
He don't even got the boxer skill. He just jump off both feet.
It's regular. It's regular shit. No bullshit. That's why y'all don't see him jump rope. Ain't no need for that shit. He ain't doing nothing special. Real talk.
That's
But
funny.
okay, we have Manny's they've been talking about him fighting Rolly. In my honest opinion, at welterweight right now, they have a vacant WBC, and that's what his ass should be going after. Because the people that's at the top of the welterweight joint is like no names, but bro, I still stand by my first thought. You should never came back, Senator. You should have never came back to try to fight no damn champion. You should have never came back, period. It should have never happened. He should have stayed his ass retired. That's honestly how I feel about it. I thought his fight was cool. You know what I'm saying? But you shouldn't have came back to fight no damn Mario Barrios in the first place, bro. I don't think you should have did that. It's disrespectful to even come back and fight a champ. Being in the situation, you understand? Like the fact that he beat the guy that retired you is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I think Mario Barrios looked like he really wasn't even trying his best. He dotted you up in the fight. He had a little black eye, but that was pretty much it. It's not that serious. I don't think
didn't want to hurt his idol.
I don't think Manny should keep fighting though. I don't. But if you really just want to get a title, you know what I'm saying, just to put your name in the history books for some reason or whatever the fuck you're doing, go after the vacant. Stop playing with these fighters. Stop playing with these fighters. I think and people like he can beat Rolly. Well, he probably can. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you this right now, Rolly still hits like a fucking Mack truck, and he's still a 40-some-year-old man.
And now he got a little bit of patience and possibly a little IQ. Wait a minute.
I don't like it.
Is Rolly actually the full champion? Because I'm looking at the rankings.
Hey y'all, I'm about to hop off here. It was good talking to y'all.
Thanks, Queen.
Shaw and Ashley, I know I have my all women's panel on Friday at 6:30. If y'all want to stop by and hop on there and chat some boxing with me, it'll be great. But it was good talking to y'all. I'll talk to y'all next time.
Thank you, Devin.
Okay. All right.
I missed her show yesterday. Like I said, I worked from 6 to 6.
So
be a part of it yesterday.
Is Rolly the full champion?
I think so. If not, he's about to be.
I'm looking at saying he is the champion and Giasov is number 1. Okay.
He was. You could tell Barrios wasn't really being himself. He wasn't fighting for real in that motherfucker. Salute to Aunt McQueen in the building. What is popping with you, King? Definitely appreciate it.
It's good.
What you laughing at?
Nothing. You see, I'm over here. I'm in my fake mansion.
I see you. I see what you set up. What do you think about Devin and Brian Norman Jr. fight if it actually happens? What you think is going to happen in the scrap?
It's difficult. It's difficult.
You know what you're thinking. Say it.
No, like it really is. It really is difficult. You know what I'm saying? It's difficult to conceptualize this whole thing in my mind because looking at the Antonio Moran fight, and I thought that Devin was sensational in that fight.
He was,
but we haven't really seen him fight like that since. I'm not one to subscribe to the notion that he's pillow fisted or anything like that. I don't think that's the issue with him. I think that he's got decent enough power, got good hand speed. I think it's that willingness to punch in between people's shots, transition from defense to offense, and do it comfortably and confidently. I think that's just my personal assessment on Dev. I believe that's what's held him back from being more destructive or being able to inflict more damage on opponents. Because for the most part, when you see him, it's hit and not get hit. Yeah. And when you look at the guys who are really good counterpunchers, they also do a good job of not being hit, then hitting.
Yeah, you got to return fire.
Yeah, like you gotta be vulnerable in a sense to be able to be a good counterpuncher.
Yeah.
So be in range, get the guy to open up, get him to commit, drop a shot on him. With Dev, you don't really see that. With Dev, he's usually like throwing a shot, then he's getting out the way. Throwing a shot, then getting out of the way.
See, that's what I'm saying about he ain't willing to trade. You got to take some to get some. And we talked about when he was younger. When he was younger, he took more chances. That's why I like the Moran fight too. Like he took way more chances. He was willing to get hit. Now,
And that was his last. That was his last knockout too, Antonio Moran. And oddly enough, prior to Andy Cruz, Devin was the only person to stop Antonio Moran. He's a pretty sturdy guy, and he had several losses on his record. He had about like 5 L's, but Dev was the only one to stop him. And he's no small guy. That fight that he just had on Pro Box versus Michael Williams, that dude looked massive in there.
Yeah, he looked pretty big when he fought.
He looked big as hell when he fought Michael.
Yeah,
He looked big. He looked big when he fought Andy.
Yeah, what do you think of? So, do you think his mental is good enough to actually do that? To actually to throw in between punches and stuff? You think Devin can actually do it now with his mental where it's at?
Don't know, and that's what I'm saying. It's hard for me to conceptualize because if it is, and I'm hoping it is, as a fan,
it'll be a better fight.
We get a better fight. We get a better fight. But if it's not, and we see that the guy that we just saw versus Jose Ramirez,
that's another question. I've been told a few times now that if the same guy that fought the same Devin that fought David Ramirez be in the ring and fight Devin washes him. What do you think? I don't think that Devin.
I don't think so.
Washes
I don't
Brian.
think so. I don't think so. You say he washes Ryan?
Brian Norman Jr.
Oh, Brian.
That same Devin washes Brian. I don't think so because the problem is mental in the whole damn fight. His mental, we couldn't get past his mental in my opinion.
I wouldn't go as far as to say that he couldn't win, but the thing that I'm struggling with is offense being generated. I just don't see Brian Norman being in that position where he's going to close the gap and not take chances, not let his hands go, and just let him off the hook. Because we're only looking at one part of the equation, which is being elusive and being evasive.
Yeah.
But in boxing, it's not just don't get hit, right? We say it all the time, especially the pure boxing fans. Name of the game is hit and don't get hit. You got to do some hitting in there.
Yeah.
You got to score points.
That's what I said. I don't see him trying to trade like that. You didn't even trade with Ramirez, dude.
And Ramirez,
you don't even got to trade though. That's
he ain't hitting the way Brian hitting.
He got to take some to get some, and he can't just
have to take body punches. I know that much. Brian gonna go to that body, so he won't be moving around. I know that, but he better be prepared.
Make the legs weak.
Yeah, I'll say this. There's a way to generate offense, be assertive, but still be responsible, just by doing little things. Disrupting other guys' rhythm, throwing them off with feints and things of that sort, and picking your spots, operating as a pick'em fighter. Like, all right, let me stall you, freeze you, and then throw some punches when it's more opportune for me. But, once again, he's got to be willing to even do that. You got to be willing to be in front of that man long enough. You ain't necessarily got to be out there like trading, like going in exchanges. But even so, if you are going to take those chances and be in front of them, you got to be willing to do different things. Like one thing is, feinting your way in position. Another thing is getting your head off the line. Like we talked about Abdullah Mason and his progression since the fight with Vasquez. Yeah. Where now he's still being assertive, he's still being aggressive, but he's being just a little bit more responsible. With Vasquez, he wasn't even being irresponsible. He still had his hand up, but here's the thing. Even if you got your hand up, if the other guy's punch placement is better than where your guard is, you can still get hit with your hands up. Exactly. That's why defense or just responsibility is multi-dimensional. It's a full body thing. It's feet, which is your range. It's your upper body, getting your head off the center line, and it's getting the hands up just to be able to catch something.
So when's the last time y'all seen Devin fainting like that? Like
Devin got feints.
He got him, but okay.
What is he using for real? That's
well, against Regis. I'm just saying, man.
Probably Regis. was the last time he. I mean, he used feints in his last fight, but he just didn't punch after
He didn't punch
he was just
yeah.
throwing it up so he wouldn't get hit. That was the only reason why he was doing it.
It worked though, because
That's
Ramirez
what
looked like he didn't.
I don't think
Jose Ramirez, man, because it's like, damn.
Don't count.
If fainting, you gotta make him make you honor the feint. Because to your point, Ash, it's like if you just gonna faint and never throw nothing, at what point do you just cross the line? I had the same issue with my man Edward De Los Santos. He was out there getting frozen by 1,000,001 foot feints. The dude Shakur probably threw 3 or 4 left hands over the span of the first third of the fight. At what point do you realize this dude is not throwing his power?
He's faking.
And when do your corner not fucking tell you just to go let your hands go and go for him? Go for him. But that's what I think Brian is going to do. I think Brian's going to walk right through all them fucking feints. If you're going to throw it, throw it. If not, you got to do something with what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think is going to happen. I don't think Brian Norman Jr. just going to go in that bitch and just look at him the way his last fighter, the last opponent did. I just don't see it happening. I don't see it. Especially with all this stuff that's being said and do what you told. Then he damn near called him a boy.
That's why I said he building the case.
He damn near called him a boy. He was like, "Go do what you told." I was like, "Damn."
All that behavior, all that mouth, he's building the case against this man. That's against himself. Excuse me. Yeah, it is what it is.
We were watching the other day, Shawa. You made a great point about the new footwork because you go back and you watch Devin's fights. None of them look like the Jose Ramirez fight. None of them.
It's more steady now.
Yeah.
But he still has to be able to.
He had a little rhythm. He had a rhythm going versus Ramirez. He was on a little rhythm with his.
Oh yeah, Ant got it down. It's like left, right,
right. I was doing it. He was like, and then he was just watching him go like this, and then he just.
Go back to his right. Yep. Hop to his left. Hop to his right. Hop to his left, and then go back right. He was going counterclockwise the whole fight. Which is smart because he's going away from the right hand. But if you're Robert Garcia, when the hell do you tell this dude?
Exactly.
Punch where he's going.
I just think it's going to be a different fight. I think it's going to be better. I think Brian Norman Jr. has a better team. I think it's going to be all gas and no brakes. I think Brian Norman Jr. is going to make sure Devin feels him. Honestly, that's really what I think. You're going to make sure he feels him. This is a lot being said, and he even went live and said that he was going. He said everybody goes to sleep every night, so he might as well go to sleep that night. He was talking cash shit on his live about Devin. It was I like Brian's his sense, his whole thought process about boxing. Right, he called himself the god of war. I like it.
I know.
I gotta admit it. I like it.
Oh my God, I love that. What he said about my hand. This hand drops dragons. This slays dragons. This I was like, ain't nobody like this little dude right now. He got a mouth witty. Like a little baby Ali right now. I want to see where this go. He's quick with the wit.
Witty.
Salute Behind the Hands TV. What is popping with you, King? Definitely appreciate you for coming through.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Mo City. But yeah, he gotta figure something out offensively because that footwork alone is not gonna do it.
No,
the footwork alone is not gonna do it.
I don't think you ain't gonna be able. I don't think you're gonna hit him with no overhand. So you're gonna have to bring the boxing out and sit down on something eventually. And that's honestly
that's why I recalled the Antonio Moran fight because I thought that Dev was fabulous in that fight.
He was,
but we ain't seen like that in a long ass time.
Yeah, I don't think he's the same Devin Haney. It's been a long time. He didn't had a kid.
Yeah,
before that, because how long ago was Moran?
2019.
Yeah, even after that, he's not been that same. Like I said, he does not take chances. If you watch his feet, his footwork, even after Moran, watch that back foot. It's like he's ready to take off.
Salute PGH, big dog.
He don't punch through.
Yeah,
he don't punch through his opponents. And my husband hates that about him. He I don't want to say he pulls shots, but he snaps them back. He's trying to get speed instead of getting the power.
Yeah, that's not a punch. I don't think this is that. I just don't think this is that type of fight. I think Brian Norman Jr. is going to have a mentality coming in this fight, and he's going to make sure he get the job done. That's honestly, y'all people talking about his feet. They talking about Devin's movement, and that's what's going to win the fight. I just don't think so. That's all people's been saying about Brian Norman Jr. And that's why he's going to lose. Like I just don't think movement is enough.
Yeah,
that's why I say if the same Devin Haney was in the ring, is going to be in the ring versus Brian Norman Jr. that was in the ring with Ramirez, it's not going to work. He ain't going to win like that. It's not going to happen.
no, I don't think so. I don't think so. Even if he doesn't get knocked out, I think that it could get to a point where he gets outpaced, outworked, and then just optically, it looks bad. You know, for you to just continually to be on a retreat like that, and the guy is stalking you.
Yeah.
And depending on who the judges are, they may take heed to that and be like, the ring general is Brian Norman. He's the one making the fight.
The clear punches is going to be Brian Norman Jr. if you're going to be running around the whole ring. You can't hit nobody if your feet is continuously moving. It just is what it is. But you might be able to get one off, but that shit is not going to be as clean as Brian Norman's is going to be when he get off on you.
But don't forget too, you can master or be good at ring generalship, letting someone come after you so long as you're setting up shots and outworking them in that manner.
Yeah, you
can do that too. I think the last shot with Jen Sasaki, even though it was timed well and he caught him the way he did, it still was a little bit of give and take in that fight where he let Jen come after him to try to set up something to jack him up. So, like that's why I said we don't really know how the mechanics of this will work. I think it's going to be so very interesting. But would Devin try to go after him in the ring in that manner? I don't think so. I don't know.
He would. But point about the Jen Sasaki, the knockout, people just look at the power and disregard the fact that it was actually a counterpunch. He didn't just walk up to block him. Jen tried to stab him to the body, caught it on the elbow. You know what I mean? Drilled him
even
with
the angle he got it off.
Closed. The distance he closed. He closed
the angle
to hit him with that left hook. And it looked like he set him up for it. He knew he was stabbing to the body. He knew he was doing that shit.
And the angle he got it off to do it in order to get it off. Like that's super. It was just athletic. It was, man, look. I'm telling you, I think really people do underestimate this young man. I think people don't understand that he does have a very good IQ. Like I say, when you look at some of his fights and then you go look at some of his old fights, there's things he was doing as a kid that you're like, hey, wait a minute. wait a minute. I think he could do this. Look, I'm just going to be quiet. I don't want to give away too much.
You said what you need to say, shit.
I just think people are underestimating him. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah,
he has skill.
I don't think anybody's underestimating Devin. It's Brian. It's Brian that's being underestimated.
That's what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about Devin.
I agree with you. No, I agree with you. I agree with you.
Hey, Queen 71.
I agree 1,000%. It's because the thing, that's what I'm saying. When it comes to certain fighters, when they're about to fight another opponent, people love writing their opponent off when it comes to certain fighters immediately. You know what I'm saying? I do it a lot of times when it comes to Tank. I write his opponent off. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So I understand. You know what I'm saying? But I agree with you. People are writing Brian off, and they're saying when you ask how is he going to lose, they say the footwork. That's the bottom line. His feet is too slow. He's flat-footed. All of that good shit. He ain't gonna be able to cut off the ring, and Devin is going to outbox. That's the bottom line on how people say it's going to go down. But I agree, Brian, and I agree that Jen Sasaki and Devin isn't the same. I understand. I agree. Salute to you, Cash Crypto in the house. What is popping with you, King? Definitely appreciate you for coming through. Yeah, I think he's been underestimated for real. Devin has never gotten clipped and lost a fight till this day. I don't think he really fought anybody like that. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. He hasn't fought no Brian Norman Jr. Tell me the person that got 20-some fights and 20-some knockouts, his height with a longer reach. You know what I'm saying? That got one punch knockout power that he fought. That's still in their 20s. Ain't Brian still in his 20s?
He keeps saying, yeah, he's younger than Devin, but he keeps saying he's like Regis. Nah, he ain't like Regis, man.
Yeah. Right, he ain't fought no Brian Norman Jr. And because Brian Norman Jr. practiced, like Jarrell said, because he sparred Brian and sparred Boots a bunch of times, man, he's seen somebody with a good jab. Devin's offense is a jab. What else does he got offensively? He got a jab.
That's it.
Didn't he say that? He said that. Oh, his jab's better than Boots because he showed his on elite level bet. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Boots jab. I mean, I'll put it like this
It's a
though.
better jab. It's stronger. He has a better jab.
Nobody's walking through Devin.
It's longer too.
Except
It's
for
longer than Devin's jab.
It is, and it got more snap and power to it. I was about to say ain't nobody walked through Devin's jab, but I feel like Ryan.
And Boots jab it can go from either side depending on the stance he's in. He got two jabs.
Oh man, I can't wait till y'all.
Two jabs. You got a jab straight slash. You got a jab half straight.
Yeah, I can't wait to this. Ooh, I can't wait to this happen because y'all might be in for a real shock. A real shock.
Man, Brian Norman Jr. was knocking people out and he had hurt hands. Shakur hadn't been knocking shit out with her hands. His hands is now fixed, and he killed Jen. He took 6 weeks off that man's memory. Who does that? Seriously?
It was a fight too. I think I don't know if he knocked that guy out, but his hand was broken in the fight. Yeah. And he jacked homeboy up. I can't remember if it was Korea or can't remember the guy's name. Like, because if y'all remember, Brian has had 2 messed up hands too.
Yeah, he said he got his thumpers fixed before he fought Jin Sasaki.
He did. Well, the last one, I think, for sure, we seen that. He must got adamantite in that thing.
My God.
6 weeks of memory gone. Oof.
6 weeks is crazy.
I'm telling you, that's why I told Senior, I was like, y'all need to tell Shakur who your hand doctor is, because I know he had one fixed like 2 or 3 years ago, and then he broke the other one.
Man, everybody that knows Jin Sasaki or loves him, cares about him, his family members, everybody in this corner should say, it's time to hang up the gloves. I'm not even saying that you can't beat everybody or nothing, but you took 6 weeks off your memory. I think you need 2 years to recover.
They said we're back in the gym already.
People do not lose memory in boxing like that. Like, nobody said that they lost memory because they got fucked up in boxing yet. This is the first time that I've ever heard of this shit. 6 weeks? That's scary as shit.
Yeah. I mean, and I don't know. I mean, is it because the way he hit his head on the mat and it bounced maybe?
Probably both. Yeah, because of the way he took matter of fact, for real, during that Jin Sasaki Brian Norman, you sit back and watch it, he took damage every single round. He was taking hard, thumping, solid punches every single round leading up to that knockout. Jin Sasaki was getting beat the fuck up.
And you know what was bothersome? Shortly before he got knocked out, he was like asking for more, and he was recovering too fast for me. He was recovering from them. Yeah, that's why I was like, I think dude's on something.
Japan is different. Japan is different. Japanese people, if they shame their family, they'll kill themselves in front of everybody. Like, they different. Japanese people, if you beat their husband in a one-on-one battle, the person that beat the husband get to live in the house, and the wife got to tend to the fucking man. That's real talk. Japanese people is just different. They
are different though.
They built different for real.
Seppuku, yeah, they'll take their life.
Sutu Creole to travel.
Samurai code right there.
It is.
This is for the cool.
Definitely appreciate you take this show. I definitely appreciate You know what I'm talking about then? You know what I'm talking about then, Aunt McQueen? They do that shit just ain't in the movies and the shows. That's real shit. Like, they really do that.
It's real.
No,
it's their honor. Yeah.
They different. No, Jin was a real soldier in there though. I like Jin Sasaki. After watching that fight, he got real hard. But damn it, I think it was the accumulation of blows every single round, the punch, and the fact that his head bounced off the canvas that that had his memory messed up, in my opinion.
Yeah. Look,
Shell said he need to go to Japan.
It's cold.
Michelle, you trying to take somebody's life?
Say after I said that shit is cold blooded, show. ESPN car finna start. Okay, bet. We finna call this live. It's been a great live. Definitely appreciate you, 2 cents, for coming up here. Definitely appreciate you, Ed McQueen. Definitely appreciate you, Swan Allah. Definitely appreciate you for hitting that like button first. That's your name forever. You said you allowed it the first time.
It don't bother me. I think it's funny.
You said yeah, so you was like, I'll allow it.
Cause I'm like, that ain't my real name. But it's funny how you say it. So. You the only one.
How's he going to generate the offense?
Huh? Yeah,
how is he going to do it?
Talk about it before we get on out here, and McQueen. How's he going to generate it? Because we just was talking, but when you took a phone call, whatever, we was just talking about that offense. Bro got a jab. What else do Devin have?
Dev got a nice. He got a sneaky good uppercut. Good I think he does.
He do good body work too, but will he get body work off?
He got a nice right hand to the body.
Yeah,
but he does. But this is my thing. Like, I look at footwork being a little bit more being a little bit more comprehensive and holistic. Most people think about footwork is just how you move around the ring, being agile, being evasive. But footwork to me is also something that works in tandem with your punching. And like Shaw was saying before about Dev's right hand, you look at Dev when he throws his right hand, a lot of times like the depth, like he breaks the distance. He don't really be throwing the right hand from
a long way
from maximum range. Yeah, he take that hard ass step in, through. Especially when he goes to the body.
When he go to body, he punch through, but in general, he don't. Like I guess because he's a boxer, he's not breaking the opponents down like that, man. How does he generate it? Like you said, with them feet, but he has to be willing to engage, and I just don't see the engagement.
Best offensive fights was in the beginning of his career.
They were.
Lomachenko fight and the fights at 135 was his best shit. I always was saying I got to see somebody mirror him. And somebody his size. You feel what I'm saying? You had Ryan Garcia. You had his last 2 fights, basically. You had other fights that he fought with guys that was big, but they really didn't have a skill factor like that. This right here going to be a very entertaining fight. I don't see either one of them going out easy. You understand? I think it's going to be a very entertaining fight. Even if Devin going there and just try to stay away from Brian, I don't see that working for 12 rounds. I don't see it working for 6.
Here's the other thing about the footwork too, right? So the footwork that he implemented versus Jose Ramirez, like you were saying, Ash, it was more lateral than anything. Not perpetual, but lateral, like literally side to side.
Yeah.
His feet damn near looked like he was playing defense on basketball, like playing defense in basketball. So he was squared up as he was moving around.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's lateral.
That took his jab away, like greatly, because it's like, okay, if you're hopping side to side, how the hell do you punch on the move with your feet, like this?
You hooking at that rate. You ain't no straight jab. You gotta be hooking. Footwork Mama versus B Norm has been there.
Oh my
Jarrell just really hates this conversation. I promise you. He hates this conversation.
But he all right. He's staying here for it.
I'm saying every time we had this conversation, he'd be like, how?
He's just more partial to what many people consider to be pure boxing. That's all.
Oh, okay.
That's what he tends to favor.
It's the style. Okay. I didn't know what it was. I thought he just didn't like the conversation of Brian Norman versus Devin, because he be going in.
He like Brian. Devin. It's cool. Look, we're all here for the
style from Floyd. It's difficult for me to say that, because the thing with Floyd is Floyd with that damn pole counter, if you look at just the mechanics of it, like he would plant his feet, lean in just a little bit, get the guy to commit, and then right when you think that you're gonna hit him, that's when the pole comes, hit you with the
Full
shot, he
count,
rolls out.
yeah.
Why do you
You don't really
say?
see
They
that
don't
from
do
Devin.
that.
Why does it
Devin
say
don't do
and the chin from Pac versus Marquez? Why did you write that? Why did you say in the chin from
Because
the
now he
fight?
dogging him.
Why you
That's
said
right.
that? Why you say the chin from the fight?
Oh wow, he throwing
He's
the
wilding,
crutches
yo.
in too. Yeah, he
Wilding,
I
talking.
don't
Joel.
think Dev Chin is that bad, but I think he's a wee bit chinny. I do feel like it's a little bit overstated though.
You said that earlier. I need to know why.
It's
Because I
cool.
was
He
watching
talked.
that
Look,
Dave
he broke
Linares
up the
fight.
man's chin. Look, he broke up the man's chin. We ain't say nothing about Devin's chin.
Nope.
There's
We
real talk. He fighting Brian Norman Jr. fighting somebody that got knocked out, got power in both hands. Number one, he got a lot of knockouts. Like I'm not. It don't matter how good his chin is or bad. For real, for real. You fighting somebody that is job like a knockout
a
artist.
knockout artist.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even going to be like if he get dropped or knocked out and be like, see, look at his chin. No, I'm not because the man got 20 some knockouts. You feel me? So I'm not even looking at Devin's chin like that. It's all good.
I gotta
It's
go,
all good
y'all.
with the chin shit.
I got something in the freezer.
Yeah, we about to go. We about to go.
I'm
When it
looking at
comes
it just
to
a tad bit. I don't think it's horrible though. I don't think he got a horrible chin. I'm just saying just and the reason why I mentioned like chinny is some guys get caught with a good shot and then they're able to recuperate relatively quickly. I'm looking at the fight with Jorge Linares. He didn't get stopped. He didn't get dropped, but everything kind of just slowed down for like the last 2 rounds.
5 minutes.
Yeah, it was.
It took us 5 minutes to
Took a
recover.
little minute to get his shit right. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing happened with the Ryan fight where he got caught cold, and then it's like all of that fabulous footwork and all this other stuff kind of just went out the window. It looked a little dicey. So
A little shaky.
just a little bit shaky. I'm looking, I'm like, the feet ain't moving the same. Now he's starting to get caught with shots that he wasn't getting caught with prior. The responsiveness ain't the same. Just a little bit compromised. Just a wee bit compromised. But I don't think he's got a horrible chin. He does have a lot of heart though. I give him that.
Yeah, you got a lot of heart.
He ain't
That's
no
why I think the
buster.
fight gonna be good.
Devin
The
is a
fight gonna be
dog.
good. We're gonna see what time it is though, yo. We're gonna see if we're gonna see if Devin is exactly what people are saying he is, and he's just that much of a that good of a boxer, and he's gonna stay away from all the hot shit. Of course, he might get hit, but he's gonna stay away from all the hot shit and make this a boxing class. You know what I'm saying? And outbox Brian Norman Jr. If so, man, I'll be back on the bandwagon. But I've never been wrong about a Devin Haney fight. Every time he won, I knew he was gonna win. I
He
didn't think
possesses it though. He
I didn't think he
possesses
was
it though.
gonna beat Brian, and I don't think he's gonna beat Brian. So we definitely about to see what's up. Thank you, Shawana. I see you in the private chat. Definitely appreciate you.
I just hope his mind. I hope his mind and his mind and his spirit and his heart is in the right place to allow him the confidence to go through that arsenal. He got a nice repertoire. Like Dev ain't no bum. It's just
No, you're not a bum.
That confidence is something. I don't know what happens with guys, but it seems like some of them they're able to have a short-term memory. Like Lennox Lewis got knocked out by Rockman. Next fight, he was back like nothing happened. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is not like that.
Yeah.
Some guys, like Jose Ramirez, is spooked after the Francis Barthélemy fight because he fought Francis Barthélemy similar to how he fought Dev. He was following him around, pursuing him, got caught, got damn near got dropped several times in that fight. Trying to pursue him, trying to close the gap. And I think versus Dev, we kind of seen that. It's like that old experiment, science experiment. You put gnats in a jar, right?
Yeah.
And then you close the lid on them. Then they get to a point where you can take the lid off the jar and they don't fly past the height of the rim. They just stay in the bottle. And I felt like that's how Jose Ramirez was. He just never got out of line because he's thinking about what happened versus Francis Barthélemy. Like, I'm in range, I could do something, but I ain't gonna open up because I don't want to get caught with nothing.
So that was two half broken fighters fighting each other, basically. I couldn't believe she said that Devin told people that he was thinking of the Ryan Garcia beatdown the entire lead up of the Jose Ramirez fight. The Ramirez fight. I can't
Yeah,
believe
that's
you said
rough.
I
That's
can't
rough.
believe you said. And if you said that, you got to still be in that mental aspect. You talking about Ramirez. You knew he was older. You knew he was slower. You knew all of that shit. You know Brian Norman Jr. got them thumpers, and you know he want to beat your bro. It's come on. I think you still in the same mental state. Honestly, I didn't know that he said that shit. But if you're gonna come out and say
Yeah, he
that
said
shit,
that
it's not.
recently,
It's no
like
way
last
that
week.
you. It's no way you're using that shit as reverse psychology. No way. No way you saying that
Possibly.
shit is going to help you in. But how's it going to help him in a fight? Does he think? I know Brian Norman Jr. better have a game plan A and B, maybe even C, going in this fight as a champion versus the Haneys. Because you're not just fighting
Yeah.
Devin. You're
Trail
fighting
big.
Bill too. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I think like I said, I've saying this shit for the whole time I've been live. I think it's gonna be a great fight. I don't think Devin is gonna go out like no punk. I really don't.
Nah,
Even
he's
though the
not.
way he fought the last fight or whatever, I don't think. I mean, the man got heart. Regardless of how much anybody don't like him, he do got heart. He wouldn't have kept getting the fuck up. So.
Yep.
I mean, I think it's going to be a fire ass fight. I think Devin is going to try his hardest to win, and he's going to need all of that because I think Brian is going to be there to bring the pain.
I think it's a damn good fight for Devin Haney too. I know some people say they don't like it because of whatever potential implications it may have for him moving forward, especially, with him revealing that he was thinking about the Ryan Garcia fight, the whole lead up and all that other stuff.
It's crazy.
But I'll say this, nothing will give him more confidence than going in there with Brian Norman Jr. and being victorious. If he can pull that off, then he got a huge monkey lifter. He got King Kong off his back.
Yeah. I'll give him his props. I'll give him his credit. I'll be the first one making a video giving him his credit. For
I'm
real.
giving him his credit now, just for
Yeah,
just
if
going
you
into the
he
fight,
going
taking the
there,
fight.
he going there and beat Brian Norman Jr., especially in the way that people saying it. Shit. Ain't nothing wrong with him. He good.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with him.
That's when he looked right into the camera and say, I'm back. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all. Shook it off. You know what I'm saying? Small thing
Back.
to a
Oh,
giant.
you go like this again with the ears. Salute to you, Macadocious Mac of the South. What is popping with you? Salute to you, Silver. What is good with you? Yeah,
Says
but
good
so
luck with it.
yeah.
Come on, Chris. Listen, boxing is one of those sports where it's so volatile that I hate to count anybody out because anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? And also, just in my heart of hearts, I'm a believer in the capacity of human beings. Like people can grow, people can learn, people
above.
can
Yeah,
rise above it. You know what I'm saying? Or
yeah,
that my angel still I rise type shit. Like
yeah.
I too know why the Devin Haney sings. You know what I mean? So I want to see him. I want to see him rise to the challenge, regardless of who wins. Man, I say credit to both of them because with Brian Norman Jr., this is a big opportunity for him as well.
Yeah.
Devin Haney is a super credible opponent, and I would hate for people to diminish the win and say, "Well, he was damaged goods from the Ryan Garcia fight. He wasn't the same guy," and yada yada yada. And in the case that Dev were to be successful on the night, I would hate for people to say, "Well, Brian Norman Jr. is a bum. Y'all got hyped up off the Jin Sasaki win and all this other stuff, and he wasn't
Yeah.
really like that, and this is why he ducked boots and whoopty whoop whoop." So
Yeah.
I'm giving both of these guys their credit, both of them.
Yeah. I don't know how people wouldn't be able to give Devin his credit if he won though. For real, that's crazy. But people is down in his opponent. It's like they down
Yeah.
Ryan. So I mean, very possible. And that
Yep.
that shit altogether need to stop the down another opponent, especially when it's a champion. Brian Norman got a whole belt.
And he's defended it. He's a legitimate champion too. He wasn't a title holder. He got a defense under his belt. Once you got one of those defenses, you are now a champion, not just a title holder. No disrespect to the great George Ferocious Kambosos. No disrespect to him. But you got to defend that thing in order to be a champion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Otherwise, it was just like I was just keeping these warm for you, for the next person.
Nice what they say about what's his name? Bermain Stavern. Is that his name?
Yeah, Bermain Severn. Yeah,
Bermain Stavern. They heard a dude say he was a champion. He had the title for like a day. You remember when they started fighting in the gym? Yeah, Big Baby said that shit. They started fighting in the gym. He had the titles for like a day.
Yeah, Deontay alleviated him of that WBC strap.
Get that up off you. That's
Expeditiously.
He's like, let me get that up off you.
That was my favorite fight from Deontay Wilder because he tore his right bicep in that fight. He had that lead hand working.
Yeah.
That shit was in overdrive. He was snapping that jab. I was like, okay, Deontay does know how to use his lead hand.
Right, and throw the damn jab. I had a lot of heavyweights don't want to use the damn jab. But no, since these fights are starting, we've already passed the 2-hour mark. Yo, let's get it. Yo, don't miss these fights coming on tonight. The shit's fire. Real quick. I made a video about it. It's 4 fights that I'm looking forward to, which is the last 4 fights on the card. Starting well, the main event is I got Xander Zayas in the main event. I got Roland Polanco winning. I got Shushu Carrington winning, and I got Emilio Vargas winning. I don't have no surprises when it comes to those 4 fights going on. I think Xander Zayas will be a champion tonight, for real. And I got Shushu Carrington talking cash shit after he went on the I got him talking cash shit about who's next after the fight. I got him talking real big shit about who, isn't it Cool Boy that got the WBC because they fighting for the interim. I think it's Cool Boy that got
it. 130 though. But he's going up to 130 though.
This fight is at 130?
No, this is at 126. Cool Boy is going up to 130 to face Shock.
So So nobody will have the title after today. He will be fighting for a vacant title for the WBC after.
I think it depends on whether or not it depends on when Cool Boy vacates because he got the WBC title at 126.
Yeah.
But he's going up. He's going to use that to go challenge Shock at 130. So if he wins, he probably ain't going to come back down. And then whoever wins tonight will probably be in position to fight for interim. Yeah. They're supposed to be fighting at 130.
They already said yes to it? They already said yes.
Yeah, it was a couple months ago. They announced it.
Let's go. That's gonna be good. I like Foster. I've always liked Foster for real. And I think when Cool Boy moved up, the only thing that I'm worried about is him taking punches, the punching power at that weight class. I didn't like how his first fight looked when he moved up, but we finna see, boss. I like O'Shaquie got a nice ass jab, and he real quick. I like his defense and his offense. He's entertaining as long as he keep it moving and as long as he let his hands go during the fight. That shit would be good.
That's the most frustrating thing about Shock. It's like, bro, sometimes he's just too damn defensive.
Right. That's your
because he don't be running around the ring. It's just like step back, block a shot, roll off with a shot. I'm like, let them damn hands go.
When he fought Ray Vargas, that was the shit. I was like, yes. The way he was fighting his tall ass and working the jab, and she was making Ray Vargas look so bad in that damn fight. I was like, yo, O'Shaquie on his shit. He on his motherfucking game. I don't think I missed a fight ever since that fight of O'Shaquie. I've been watching him. I like O'Shaquie.
Yeah, he another one with them gas tanks, man.
He be running out of gas?
Yeah.
Really?
But it's been long rumored that he was one of them dudes. He was, killing himself to make weight for like some time.
I can see that. I don't know really how the motherfuckers really stay fighting at 130 or below that unless you really, really short. You understand what I'm saying? And really not that short for real. You know what I mean? They really not that.
Shock looked like he about a good 5'8". I seen him live. He was like 5'8", close to 5'9". Yeah. I'm like, how the hell is he making 130?
Still making steady making 130. Yeah, that's some crazy shit. But salute to everybody that came in the building, y'all. Salute Aunt McQueen. Thank you for hitting that.
Appreciate
you. Anything you want to say before we get on the podcast?
I'm about to go throw these fights on. The pizza man just came, so.
Oh shit! Bet.
mess with that pizza.
Bet. Salute to everybody that came through this joint, yo. I'm about to get it. Always like the channel. Always like the channel. If you wanna support the channel, don't forget to hit that like button. It's free. Best way to support the channel is to join the channel. Always hit that like button. Make sure you share the channel and sub to the channel if you haven't subbed to the channel already. I'll catch y'all on the next spill. I will be live every Saturday. The link will be dropped every Saturday. I'll see y'all next Saturday, probably 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Holla at your girl. Peace.
I'm working on fine.
Penny X.